Welcome back to Factorio Seablock and TSM. Okay, the last thing we did at the end of the last episode was to change these over to the ceramic filters. I think that was a mistake. I didn't look at the formula quite closely enough. And what we have is the crushed slurry. So if you do it from the, if you process the, it's these ones we want, isn't it? The two crushed, so not the crystal slurry. We actually want the, that's not the recipe we need to look at all. Crushed. Or crushed geodes. Maybe if I look under geodes. Oh, all right. What's it called? It's called crystal dust. All right. I wasn't even close. Crystal dust. There we go. So if you use this process, that's not the one that creates the... That's not the one that creates the sulfuric wastewater. This is the one that creates the sulfuric wastewater. So it's the mineral sludge, right? Actually, I can probably look at it from here. Can I? No. From in here. The thing is, this recipe, 100 mineralized water turns into 20 sulfuric wastewater. If we change this recipe to the coal filtering, 100 mineralized water turns into 40 sulfuric wastewater. And that is all the difference in the world, because we're not making enough sulfuric wastewater at the moment. So I screwed up by making this change, and we have to go back to the coal. You are doing the right one, aren't you? Yeah. So we'll have to have this ongoing input of charcoal, which probably means we're going to have to relook at our import of charcoal into the system. The total quantity that we make, or power in general, that's another issue. Power in general. I did check earlier that I could fit a one of these guys here. Now I can't put it comfortably so there's room between it and the warehouse, but I can put some unloaders perhaps to the side. Stack inserters, do we have any? No, of course. I've used them all up, I think. I need to start building the better inserters as well, the faster inserters, which we can do now. If we have enough room. You're miles away from anything needing to be picked up. We do have copper, so what's the problem? Oh, right. Circuits, for some reason, are abysmal. They don't have any copper, so yeah. Yeah. We're waiting desperately on copper. And we're still quite a way away basis of this, so it's kind of highlighting the fact that perhaps instead of a multi-purpose node here, I need just a get me lots of copper node, which actually is another thing that I want to look up. Copper ore. How many ways do we have of making copper ore? Copper. Not from waste. It's this one. So we have to use a mineral catalyst. It's the cupric. Oh no, that makes lots of different things. Dust also makes lots of different things. I think all of these, except this bottom recipe, make lots of different things. I was getting excited about because we've got a way of making the titanium, but maybe if I make this directly and make the mineral catalyst, which just needs, so we just need to use a bit of extra mineral sludge and we can make mineral catalyst. So I guess it's slightly more expensive to make it this way. But it may be worthwhile in the end. So perhaps that's what we'll do. Anyway, I am looking to find stack inserters, which are down here. I think no, I don't have any wastes. Okay. Already gone too far. Yeah. I just need the normal stack inserters. There you go. For this. Kick things off into action. And then what I want is, I could even do 3 probably, but 2 will do. You obviously unload to there, and you also unload there. So that is for the coal. Let's get another cider combinator. Request a lamp. The way I've wired that up, we should only get 1 train. What are our charcoal supply? That's what we're after. Okay, if charcoal, I can remember where charcoal actually is, because it's been a while since the last time I had to look for it. Where we just were. Alright, let's look for charcoal. There it is. Okay, if charcoal is less than, say, 4,000, output a queue, and this one can be trains on the way is less than queue. Then let's order, where did we decide that was? In here, yes, charcoal. Charcoal. And we have some charcoal on the way. Okay, so we need to restore our charcoal inputs. Ah, good. I do have There's the charcoal train. Seems to be unloading fairly quickly. Where is my blueprint for this? Didn't I have one big blueprint for all of it? No, perhaps I didn't. I'm going to need some belt as well, but yeah, the charcoal used to come through along here, I think. Seem to recall. I've only got reds on me. Maybe I need to do a quick run to fill up on how are we doing? Fill up on some more belt. I think the slow standard belt will do, but I think I need a few of... Well, those are probably... Actually, there might be some in my storage box in the center there, but now that I'm over here, I may as well just get some. Belts are up here. And I need to reroute some of these as well because I want to get another row of these and I haven't really left myself much room for that. Get some of you. Definitely some of you. That should do for now. All this just to correct a minor mistake. I almost just did this all offline, but can't just do everything offline. So I think I want to come in sort of in this general angle. And then does a yellow get me over all of this? It does. So yeah, that's kind of what we want to do, probably with one of these. So where do you end up? Yellow. Yellow. We must be able to blueprint this for improved putting down time. For you, I need to keep you. Just go away. Okay, so I think if I was to copy from maybe from there to there. Yep. That's better, yeah. I don't mind if they come in to the aid. This process. Now we don't need this bit at the end there. That's it. All done. Now we need to change what's actually in here because we've placed... Actually, maybe we don't have them anymore. So now I just need a bunch of these filter frames. I mean, I might as well get as many as we can. How many do I need per? I'm not entirely sure. They're a little bit slow to build. Oh, yeah. Change the recipe to charcoal. And then... that should boost the amount of sulfuric wastewater we get. Which also means we're not going to be drawing here on purified water. Probably get rid of both of these. I should do. Let's put one down, say, here. Oh. Well, we need to change all of these recipes, so let's go ahead. Now, alright, you've got a big build-up of unused stone, so perhaps if you were to get some of those, and you... This should help us to... Actually, these mineral waters are not connected yet, so that's part of what we need to do, is connect up all these mineralized waters, because otherwise everything's going to come to a screaming halt very soon. Okay. Yeah, mineralized water, where's the best way to connect that? That should... There. I think it needs to come along basically here. Which would mean this one can do it. And in fact, I might just make a quick blueprint of that as well. That's not quite what I had in mind. Again, I don't mind if this one is supplying that. So, basically I just need some iron to supply some more of the charcoal filters. And then this whole process should be able to kick into high gear. So what's your problem? Oh, yeah, we have this as well, so I need to get rid of that. I don't have any more liquefier Mark 3s on me, okay. Liquefier Mark 3s, are they in there? Operation units. Floatings. promising. Petrochem, it must be. Mark 3. That will do. Oh, and you are going to need a place for this to work. Maybe I'll work something out soon. So we still have a couple of minor adjustments to get that right. Could always get explosive caps to change where the power poles and so on go. That might be one way of doing it. What are we looking for? Iron. There's some iron. How many things can we build? 84. That's quite good. That might be enough even. Just in case, I'll grab a bit more iron. Oh, blue's waiting on, or isn't it? I really do want to get to the next facility, so this has to hurry up. So you're fine. I did 2 at the end, didn't I? You're fine. You're fine. At least you should be fine, but you appear not to be. So you don't have any. I'm taking it. 35. Two. Now, okay, that's another thing that can be corrected. Is all this sulfuric wastewater connected? Maybe the sulfuric wastewater is having troubles processing at this point. That's a Mark 3. We can't get rid of the purified water. No, we don't even connect it at all. Really even that. Purified water is only being like this, which sulfuric acid is maxed out. Fine, do I have another clarifier? There we go. Have one. I will put one here. I need, I think, yet another overflow valve. I have an overflow valve. Let's just drain this if it gets too high. I probably need it for something somewhere else, but I need this process to move as well. So the sulfuric wastewater can drain. Okay, so who does not have? Do you have? No, you do not. And you? No, okay. And what about you? No, alright, so I need some more. Joys of handcrafting. Right. You also don't have any. Okay, so another 5, 10, 15, 20, say. Getting all of these things in balance, that's the real trick. I suspect we're going to be making too much mineralized water, which is why we need these sorts of things that I was trying to put in place. But, and then we'll make a whole lot of landfill, which I don't mind. These guys should be starting to fill up quite fast. At this point, why are you not running? Oh, yeah. That's another one of these situations where we don't have one of the pumps that we require. Okay. That should be the easy one to solve. Actually, what I'll do is I'll run in here and just hit L just to make sure there are no spare... No, there's no spare pumps because we only built the ones that were showing up on the plan, and these ones, or at least were ghosted, and these ones dropped off. So, you can go here. Should get that row working. And this one here needs one of the water pumps, which found... Been a few days since I've done this. We need yet more iron. Good grief. How much? I need 10. Alright, how many more of those do I need? Don't know. Back. Back to base. More iron. Now, I need to add iron ore processing to that as well, not just the copper. Right. So what I think I want to do is... oops, just built another one. Where is it? There. I can't quite fit unless I move it along one. Actually, that fits just fine, so that will do. And this one actually fits just fine as well, so that's fine. So they need both of these. You are actually fine now. You're fine. You are totally not fine. Huh. Totally not fine. I think I might just blow all this up. I might come back and do that. So we've wasted. I'll do it between episodes or something. I'll come back. I'll film it when I'm actually ready to do it. So one of these is not online. You should be online. What? The problem? You have a lot of crystal slurry. Of mineralized water. Got the sulfuric acid. Do you not actually have any of these, or what? You can't get rid of wastewater. Yeah, we need to increase the sulfuric wastewater, clearly. Processing. Lead it off. Only really working through to about here. All these ones have basically stalled due to sulfuric wastewater. So maybe I need a hydro plant down here. Anyway, before we get too concerned about that, let's get more trains online for this, because this is really the key main event, whatever we're trying to achieve here. Oh, okay, we need cider combinator. So this will be our second mineral ore facility. We'll draw from the same pool of empty trains, but we'll add a couple more empty trains to it, and I guess we will maybe I suspect this one will fill up faster than the other one. Sort of an issue, I guess. There we go. Green wire, so you go from there to there. There we go. Just move it slightly. And obviously you'll be mineral sludge. Find it again. Mineral sludge is greater than 50,000 until I upgrade the trains, which is quite likely to happen. Be a P, our usual simplified setup. And you are trains on the way less than P. Then call, it should be mineral sludge, which wasn't there, wasn't it? Sludge, sludge. And it has called a train, but there are none, which is interesting. One's called a train as well. Because I've used the wrong setup here. It's not that at all. We're looking for empty, this one. So it's mineral sludge, empty train from here. That's what we actually wanted. Now it's coming. Okay, good. All right. What I think we need to do is, I think if I basically get the tile outline and I could just copy this, I suppose. We could make this a dedicated copper, say. So all it's going to do is it's going to do that copper recipe. We'll work out how we're going to get some of the other stuff that we need. But I'd like to get some dedicated copper going. I mean, I could always just expand this one so that it along the lines of, okay, we have this particular process, but we could have also a process that does our copper recipe. Control F, copper ore, which is basically well, a row of these doing crushed sterotite and crushed critinium. They have the same inputs as everything else, doing making the raw stereotype and the raw cretinium, which we then crush like this. The only difference is we'd need mineral catalyst. It would mean we can't just keep expanding this guy, but it would save on other infrastructure. What do you need for the catalyst? You do it in a crystallizer. There you go. It's quite quick. So one column of this could be making mineral catalyst. And then we just put it all three of them, into an ore sorting facility. And we have a whole lot of extra copper. And we could do the same with iron ore as well. It's a very similar process here. So then we have the exact right amount of iron and copper, and we don't have excess product. And or I can make that other one, which makes the manganese recipe that's still open. So I might actually just do that. That's easier than doing a whole landfill project right now. We can always change up these recipes later, but we certainly need to accelerate copper, and that would be quite a good way of doing it quickly. So let me look into that. You are also ready for more. I need at least one more sludge train in the system. Okay. This is going to need some tuning, we know about that. Yeah, it's probably going to jam at some point in the not too distant future, but it's okay. Okay, so to build that then, if all we're doing is this, we would need 16, 32, 48 crystallizers actually. 48 crystallizer. And about 10 ore crushers, although we are using ore crusher 2s most of the time. Okay. What have we got here? Those are flotation cells. These are crystallizers. Right, we said we needed 48 of those. Just check once again to make sure I'm getting the right thing. Just crystallizer mark. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, the last was an 8. So there's 48. 48 crystallizers. I could probably get away with just 2 of the ore crusher Mark IIs. But yeah, we've got 3 rows, so 9 or 10 ore crusher. Well, we do have the Mark 1s there, but I guess I'd rather have Mark 2s at this point. And we would need, I guess, a column of 4 of these, probably, yes. At least 4, well, 2 even. 4 sorting facilities. 4 sorting facility Mark II, why not? You should actually have a filter there that says you only pick up ore sorting facility. Or sorting facility Mark II, there you go. And we can probably just run up to where our train is, since it's a hike and a bit, to get there, get in the way of everything. You are not supposed to have come in there. You must be... you were trying to leave, you couldn't. Because you've left, it's decided another one can come. Blocked this path. Not good. This probably have fixed the issue. Okay. Manual. Oops, not that direction. There. Oh, what are you? Oh, you're something else altogether. Yes, that is potentially an issue, that congestion might become an issue, but the capacity of these trains, if you upgrade them a little bit, can be quite significant. I think what I want to do is come here, which hopefully is a little bit out of the way. Maybe we... this thing, tiles. Deconstruct. And... try that. Is there sand underneath there? Not sure. Never mind. More of that over here. Oh, we need to change the formulas on these before they start filling up with stuff. So change to catalyst, and again, what were the... what did I do? Nothing. No way. Copper ore. There it is. That's our recipe. So if we get crushed stereotype and crushed crotinium, which is a change to... oh, those are seed. That's not what we're after. Crushed stereotype. And we don't... one more row. And that is the cryptinium. There. So now, I don't think this one actually needs... I may even be able to cut back on the number of these. I don't think it needs any crushing. These two do need crushing. Did have ore sorting facilities, didn't I? Oh, these are ore sorting 1s, and I picked up ore sorting 2s. Yes. So for now, I guess we'll do these ones, and this one will be the copper ore recipe. And we need basically this setup here. So copy. Probably to about there. I even put it back a little bit. Has actually gone to a yellow belt. Maybe we need yellow belt, maybe not. I can always get some, I guess. In fact, I probably do need yellow belt from this point onwards, so let's do that. This Joe Crystal Slurry. Yellow belt. I might need to put my night vision back in. Well, in fact, I should try and get a better armor. Not so much for fighting the bugs, but just so I can fit better stuff and move faster and that sort of thing. We probably have too much of this now. Whoops. What about these guys? I might need some red. Sure, let's grab some just to be safe. What about inserters? It doesn't look like I've got nearly enough inserters. I'm just using yellow inserters, so that's basically 50 yellow inserters needed. Plus yellow inserters here. But more than 50 yellow inserters. 2 stacks of inserters even. Okay. What is the... We're making up to 50. Okay. Well, that's probably fine. I'll take everything that they've got. Back to our train. I do want to wrap up this episode fairly soon. So I get out of my habit for just going longer and longer and longer. Back to there. Oh, good. Iron ore crusher short. Maybe I had some other sort of ore crusher. Oh, yeah, probably. Looks like I'm lights short. Let's get a lights made just so that we don't have to be short. It looks like I'm fast inserter short now. Okay. I'll actually just build one. Apparently not. We need this arrangement here in each of these. So, guess what we'll do. Rid of a couple of things that were just temporary. Sort out those. We'll just need to get power to them. Do I have enough? I hope I have enough power poles. I certainly don't have enough lights. Make a few more. Rather be able to see what's happening. You actually don't have power. That's interesting. How are these other ones getting power? You're not. Oh, there's zero satisfaction. We've somehow completely destroyed the power grid while we were doing this. Darkness everywhere. Okay. I think I need to make some solar power or something just to supplement what I'm doing, because obviously I don't want to keep fixing power. In fact, what I'll do is I'll pause, I'll get power at least working, and then come back. That's probably a good idea, so let's just pause. Alright, I'm back. That didn't take too long. Just threw some charcoal in. It wouldn't surprise me if it ends up crashing again as a consequence of that, of the fact that probably insufficient. So you guys are not on the power grid. You guys are. I mean, it looks like we've got tons, so it's just, yeah. Not generating enough, clearly. That's what I'm after. Perhaps we need some pumps here. Yeah, much better. And yeah, it does certainly look like this is overkill. You need a different recipe, of course. You need that one. you, of course, need that one. And so we have a yellow coming down here. And a yellow going down here. So that one wants to go there. I think what I want to do is make a small gap there. Have that one go there. Then probably need a bit more landfill just at this point. Maybe all the way along here even. Whatever, we've got tons of it now. I need, oh, you guys need to have, I think, stack inserters. And on this side, I think I was using fast inserters. And having a near and a far version for each pair. Like so. This was over. I could just run that up to there and maybe turn that into red belt. Which would be one way of doing it, certainly. Let's just see what that would look like. Oh. A few extras coming this way, but never mind. Yeah, you need to be red belt, bro. And if we're to do that and have room, you don't actually have to be a red belt. You can be a yellow belt. But I think I want this to be red belt. That belt can't insert because of crap. Okay. There. Now, power. Power. Right. Yes, this is going to be slightly problematic, isn't it? Well, A, because we haven't unloaded all of that. Now, how are we going to get these 3 belts into here now that this belt is kind of full. Well, what I could do is the catalyst could come through like this as a separate belt. Like that, and it's just out of range, so that was a bit dumb, but never mind. You can unload to there. You are unloading to there. You are also unloading to there. Said I needed more room. More room. Like that. Okay. So that's fine for catalyst. Now I'm kind of thinking these two should probably come together. There's all red belt. Maybe it should be something like this. Except we are going to need to put... Oh, let's get rid of the iron ore so we've got some space. Oh, and you're allowed to continue. Yeah. Do I have... I've got the iron ore, right. Let's get rid of the iron ore. You've got none. Yeah. That makes sense with all this extra demand suddenly placed on it. So I need some of this blue stuff. Wow, that's slow. This is really slow. 1 second crafting to... Oh, we've got no power again, of course. Yeah, I didn't expect the power to last. So, guys, I guess I'm going to have to fix the power again. Yet again. But we do have the basics of having this online. So, Next episode, with a bit of luck, we will actually have fixed the power. I'm just gonna lay solar for now. Try and work out. It's mainly because I've cut down on the hydrogen significantly. That's what's caused the issue. We created a hydrogen dependency, and now we don't have a lot of it. So yeah, these things are going to struggle a bit. But you've watched me deal with my inadequate power before, so it's not a whole lot different. Just do it off camera. So thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye for now.